What's up, world? This is We Need a Fifth.
Chilling, chilling.
Podcast
Short already?
Oh, man. Oh, you're about that gladiator life.
Good movie. Good.
Talk about gladiator. Let's talk a little bit of college basketball. Both USCs, University of Southern California and the University of South Carolina, were upset this last weekend.
Undefeated
USC
season's not going to happen.
was upset by Notre Dame, and Carolina was upset by
Iowa State.
UCLA, I believe, right?
UCLA.
Oh, they beat Iowa State.
Yeah.
Big. Oh, good. All right. Well, UCLA.
Tough. Is it too early to worry about these losses?
Absolutely. They lost to like good teams. Unless you thought they both were going to go undefeated, which in South Carolina is not out the realm of possibility during Stelly's track record. But yeah, they lost to teams that might see again in the tournament in Final Four, Elite Eight. UCLA and Notre Dame are elite women's college basketball teams.
And usually beginning of the season is when it's a great time to start picking off these really good teams anyway. They haven't got a chance to gel and see real live competition. Like you said, UCLA, and Notre Dame. I mean, now you can say they get paid to play as well. So, I mean, that's the rush you want off early anyway. It's a barometer to see where your team is anyway. So,
I was a little shocked.
You want to go undefeated, both.
I didn't think that they would be tested this early. Let me put it like that. I thought that both USC teams are stacked, and especially with Juju there. She has one of the players, I think, transfer from UCLA, was a star player at UCLA, transferred to USC to play with Juju. So USC is a little bit more stacked this year than they were last year. So I was expecting them to make it a little further into the season before they got tested. But to your point, they did get tested by legitimately good teams, teams that they could possibly see in an Elite Eight or a Final Four or a championship game. So it shouldn't have been out of the realm of my possibility for them to lose. But I just didn't think that they would be tested this early. So keeping on the college front, let's go to the men's side. Last night we had a major game, two blue blood teams, Duke versus
KU.
Jayhawks. Kansas won the game.
OT.
Yeah.
A lot of experience.
75-72. Damn, you help me out here. What, excuse me?
A lot of experience.
You want an experienced team.
6 years?
Yeah, he's been on there for a minute. Dude's been
Eligible 6 though.
Yes.
All right.
There's nothing wrong with it.
But it's 6 years.
He's super senior.
He's actually a good player. Harris is actually he's actually a good player, but he should be because he's doing 6 years.
He's super senior.
Now he had injury red shirt 1 year. Like he had injuries, right?
Still. 6 years.
6 years.
So the age differential and the experience affected Cooper Flagg's production last night?
No, I mean,
because if he leaves next year, there are a lot more older people.
No. That's I kid a little bit about the 6 years. Right? He has a lot of work to do. He just does. I made, and I still stand by. I think his peak, he could be like a Jason Tatum, whatever. But after last night, he's looking more, and he needs to work to get to this. I'm looking at Andrew Wiggins, Kuminga,
Rivers,
Jabari Smith from Houston, who are all good players. This is not like dissing him by no means. These are good NBA players. But yeah, he has to get to that before we talk to Tatum business because I just don't see any type of shot creation.
I don't see Paolo yet.
No, not at all. Not at all. And I was thinking like, he's only a freshman, but I was like, nah, Zion was like killing it by now. You know what I mean? So he has a long way to go.
He's not him yet, but the player that I have, I had him. I'm wrong right now, and I hope he gets better because I had him generational. I said that earlier. I said wrong. The person I have him parallel to right now, if he continues playing how he is and goes straight and gets a little bit better, and I love his talent what he has now, but I'm asking for more. Would probably be Ingram.
And I think that's fair.
I mean,
because he has the physical capabilities of that. I think he just has to work on his skill set.
He's not there yet, though.
Oh no, he's not there.
No.
But he's 17 years old.
Right, absolutely.
And
Absolutely.
Brandon Ingram was like at least 24, 20. He's pretty young too, but 24, 25 or whatever. So I think he could get there. I don't think he's generational. I think at the next level, maybe an all-star talent. I'm not even sure if he's your franchise player, to be honest with you. Depending on how far your franchise goes. But that being said, he's 17 years old. I think Cooper Flag is going to have a good NBA career. And, it's early.
Rutgers versus Notre Dame. Rutgers won that, right?
Overtime.
P, what did you see? What got you hyped right now to speak about this game, man?
Well, first, I'll start with
chicken for the egg.
It didn't get me hyped, but Ace Bailey has a way to go, just like Cooper Flag has a way to go. I see him as like a Brandon Miller. It's just skill set. He has the athleticism to be an all NBA player. I think Paul George, what's the guy Miller that's at Charlotte. The kid has talent. Struggled mightily last night. He really has to work on his fundamentals. And I think he will. I look at him the same way I look at Cooper Flag, to be honest. Like I think they could be all-star players at the next level, but they got a long way to go. Dylan Harper.
I was just about to say, what about the guard?
Dylan Harper's a player. Now it's early. Right now, I'm thinking number one pick. To me, I know Cooper Flag has the height and he has the high school resume, but if you're asking me about what I saw in college, these past couple of weeks, Dylan Harper's the best player. He's better than both of them to me. James Harden, Tyreek Evans.
I was thinking that comparable.
James Harden, Tyreek Evans at the Kings his rookie year. I don't want people to go. It got a little crazy after that. But Tyreek Evans his rookie year. James Harden, maybe not even Houston James Harden. Maybe Philly Clippers 20 points, 10 rebounds. James Harden. I just like his game, and I think it's going to transfer to the next level. He's heady. I think he's going to be a good point. I think he can play off the ball and be a scorer, but I like him on the ball also.
It's like Cade meets De'Aaron Fox. That's what it reminds me of.
Okay.
I love his game.
Now, do you agree with P in that he should be considered for the number one pick in this year's draft?
Considered, absolutely.
Thanks for prefacing. That's what I should have said.
Considered, absolutely. Yeah. Will he be? More than likely not. Yeah. He'll probably be 3.
Who would you have at 2?
The 2 that just preceded him.
Yeah. No, that's
Cooper
going
Flag
in. Those are the guys.
And Ace Bailey, yeah.
Now, is that because of their height
and potential? Their height and potential is a perfect formula. All things equal, they were the same height. By far.
Yeah,
Harper would be number 1 for what they're doing right now. Only because it's just a little less to be desired for what I'm seeing right now. And I'm so selfish with these guys. I mean, I'm right out the gate. I want to see their max. I'm not going to say hate because they're so strong, but I dislike about the college game. You know what I mean? The confines. I want to let the talent be for the talent. What it is. Like I miss the whole days of your Larry Johnsons and your Kenny Andersons, you know what I'm saying, your Alonzo Mournings, and you're showcasing this talent as opposed to, showcasing the school. I want more from them. I don't know if they're protecting their futures. I don't know.
Guys, tell us what you think. Have you been watching the college game? Have you been keeping up with the Blue Bloods? Have you been keeping up with the women's college games? Hit us up on social media, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that notification button so you know when the next video is coming out. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen to your podcast. And you can hit us up directly at weneedafifth@gmail.com. Fellas, I kind of want to talk about a little bit of travesty. And I'm using those words.
Play on words?
On purpose. Because Mr. Travis Hunter is not being considered for the Jim Thorpe award in college award. And that's for outstanding cornerbacks.
Thanks for letting me know. I had no clue that award is for.
Yeah. Hey, Biletnikoff is wide receiver or something?
Yeah.
That I actually knew for some strange reason. Yeah.
But Thorpe McCorner, yeah.
Deion Sanders, his coach, is going on the record as saying that it's ridiculous that he's not being considered for that award and that he plans on giving him his award. And he wants him to take his award back because this doesn't even make sense.
I like that.
So, what do you guys think? Has the NCAA really dropped the ball on this? Literally and figuratively.
It's just another award. You know how I feel about awards, so I'm not surprised, to be honest. I think he's the best cornerback in college football, but I'm not surprised he didn't get it because I think a lot of the voters just don't know what they're doing.
Hell,
it's just their way of sticking it to Colorado. I mean, call it what it is.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious. I don't know how many people are nominated, but if there's 3 people, it's hard for me to believe there's 3 better cornerbacks than Travis Hunter.
Let me ask you this. Because he wasn't considered for this award, how likely do you think it is that he will be able to win the Heisman?
Which would be stupid. Very. He's a front runner. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, because you obviously don't at least, and I'm saying the NCAA doesn't value his contributions as a cornerback. They're not considering. He's not even on a list of people to be invited to be considered for the Jim Thorpe Award. So why would you give him the Heisman if part of his stick is, hey, I'm just as good a receiver as I am a cornerback,
do the same people vote? I don't know how that works. Like, do the same people that vote for the Heisman vote for the Thorpe? What is it?
I would think some of them do.
I mean, again, it's just an award. We know what Travis Hunter is. He's has possibly be the #1 pick in the NFL draft. So he'll be all right.
Hill, any last words on that?
I mean, like you said, we go down this award stuff time and time again with the NCAA. It's how they get their rocks off. It's what they do. They have their subjectivity about who they feel is probably doing it the way they want to do it, and this is how they can universally stick it to someone. Like you said, they shouldn't care. It's unfortunate that's the case, but to me, before Cam had these losses over there in Miami, that was his only competition for me at the time. And I know Colorado has too, but he affects the game on both ends.
NBA. Last night we had the LA Lakers play the Phoenix Suns. LA got the.
Oh, they got the cup? Is that? That's what they need. to get out that Emirates Cup and just lose it, and
that
then
was actually
give up
their first loss in the Emirates Cup. They've never lost a game in the Emirates Cup
Far
before
ball.
last night.
Never lost
In the Emirates Cup, but they lost last night by a considerable amount against Kevin Durant, and I guess we could say a little bit of retooled Phoenix Suns.
I mean,
healthy.
Excuse me.
Healthy Phoenix Suns.
From last night game, you could say the big 3.
Yes.
Okay. Do we believe in the big 3 in Phoenix now?
I think most people did. They just don't believe that they can stay healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Talent is not a question.
Do you think that they can make that deep playoff run?
With that talent, with them three playing this way, yeah. That's what you dreamed of. I mean, that's hoping that can come out the West. And those three clicking on all cylinders is rough for any other team.
Philadelphia 76ers.
My pick to win it all in the East.
How do you fix them? Yeah, I'll give you multiple. You got multiple options. Trade,
new legs for Embiid. Give me a healthy Embiid. That's how you fix it. Healthy Embiid. Healthy Embiid, healthy Paul George. Win the East.
Okay.
So you're going robo.
They'll never win.
So you're going with the RoboCop suit.
And get a RoboCop.
Yes, pretty much.
RoboCop solution.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Okay. P? Maybe a little bit more down-to-earth solution?
No, you get a stick of dynamite and light it up. You just blow this whole thing up. Besides Maxey, get rid of everybody.
Picks for everything.
Picks or play? I'll even take plays back. I'll take plays back. I don't think – I like Maxey. I think you could build – I don't know how far you could get building around Maxey, but he's a good player.
Yeah, I like it.
And with him on the team, you might could attract that mega star to play with him. Pause. But because of PG-13 and Embiid's history, injury history, I would try to move both of them.
What do you guys think about the thought of, hey, sit Embiid for the rest of this season, get him right?
Again.
And then, whatchamacallit, put Paul George on the Embiid plan that you announced to the world at the beginning of the season where you don't have him playing back-to-backs. And you're pretty much playing the cautious approach with everybody. What if Maxey so much has a split toenail, you sit him down with the thought of, hey, we want to compete for a top 6 draft pick so that we can get a Cooper Flag or Bailey or Harper.
But then you kind of did that last year because Embiid played, 50 games?
Yeah, but
and now you have Paul George. So you did that already.
You've got a lot of
You've done that Joel Embiid's whole career.
And you got a lot of pick each year.
He didn't play his rookie year. They sat him out the whole year.
Yeah,
So,
and I would say,
this is what it gets you.
And I would say, hey, the argument would be, since you've already invested in him and you've already given him the max contract, that's already done. So it ain't about making a decision on whether or not we want to give him a max contract. You've already done that. So now it's about, hey, maximizing the potential value of that contract you had him sign. This year seems like a bust already. And you have a potentially good draft cast coming up. Like I said, why? I mean, you already have one. Even if he comes back, do we think that they're going to make a major push into the playoffs, into championship contention with him being hobbled as he is? Because if he comes back now, he may come back 80%. You know what I mean?
It might be his max, though.
Yeah, but I think you might want to just, when I mean move away from Embiid, just move away from Embiid in general for any team. I don't.
Right,
I wouldn't touch him.
Right, because the way you're playing is like, okay, tank so you could get a better rookie young player in. You have potentially the rookie of the year on your team right now. In McLean. Look, I'm an Embiid, Paul George fan. I think when they're right, they're two of the most skilled players to ever play basketball. I would trade both of them because they're not available. Because the plan is basically to keep them and not play them. What's the point of keeping them if you're not going to play them but 50 or 60 games?
And you say Cooper Flag. To me, I've seen enough data to show that for me, it's Embiid. So he has a bad season or he has a good season. He always finds a way to get another one pick the next year. Tanks, he bitches, excuse my language. You get Jimmy Butler. That's the number one pick in my book right now. Leaves you tank, then you get a Ben Simmons. Everyone look at it. These are things that he's been surrounded with. You get James Harden. You get Paul George.
Maxey. These people don't grow on trees, and he can't win with these players.
There's one constant in all of this, right?
Him. And for me, that's enough data to say I've seen enough. I wouldn't touch him as another team. He's going to be disgruntled. I don't think there's a great spot for him that he would be happy for, except Team USA. He's one of those players.
If you're Philadelphia, are there any particular teams that you're looking at? If you committed to, hey, we're gonna blow this thing up, like Pete said, and we're trading everybody not named Maxey.
Yeah, I would just offer him up to all the teams.
He's available.
And just take the best offer. That's it. Like, I'm set on getting him up out of there. So whatever's the best offer, that's what I'm taking.
He's available. I do it nice when I ask, where would you like to go to? Just to get some information where you would like to go.
You know what? It's so bad. You know, they say you shouldn't trade within your conference. I'll trade him within the conference. Can you play?
Wow.
It's come to that.
It's come
And again,
to that.
it's on record. I am a big Joel Embiid fan. This is all because I don't feel he'll ever return to be a healthy player. Like, I don't think he'll ever play 70 games in a season. I don't know if he's ever done it, but I don't see it being done in the future.
Wow. And Hill, you're on the same porch as P, as far as, hey, he needs to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Absolutely.
I want my players to play.
I don't think that they can get value.
You might be right. You might be right.
I think they need to just sit him.
But if you sit him, you're definitely not getting value.
At this point in time, what's his market range? You're going to get 60 cents on a dollar with him? You have to take it.
Yeah, that's
I want him out.
I just want him off the books.
Yeah.
Out of my sight at this point. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
Your days of 90 or $1.10 on are way gone from Joel.
Wow. I never thought I would be the one advocating for Joel to sit and stay in Philly, and you guys.
But you're not even. That's the thing. You're advocating for him to sit. Like, it's not even like basketball. Like, I just. It's sad in a way because he's such a talented player, and I don't think it's like necessarily his fault. So you could say maybe he didn't keep in shape or whatever, but for whatever the reason, I think the injuries has taken its toll, and I think we've seen the best of Joel Embiid already.
Right, and thank God for Joel Embiid. Because, I mean, you said in your words before, massive fact that they're gonna sit this other one every other game. And Paul George gets blocked. That's my guy too. It's enough with that whole scrap heap that they got over there. He gets, because of James Harden, you overlook the BS of Paul George. He's always been able to duck it ever since he's left Indiana. He's going to get the same treatment here in Philly because of Joel Embiid. But he's part of the mess, too.
All right. Hey, guys, how would you fix the Sixers? Let us know on social media.
Just when you say blow it up, it's get rid of the Philly franchise in general. Just get rid of it.
Hit us up on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that notification button so you know when the next video is coming out. Don't forget to subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen to your podcast. And you can hit us up directly at weneedafifth@gmail.com. Fellas, what's on the radar?
For me, college basketball. Watching Duke versus Kansas last night, Rutgers versus Notre Dame, Dylan Harper in particular, very impressive showing. To me, comped to James Harden, Sacramento Kings rookie year, Tariq Evans. So I think after watching last night, I think he could compete for the #1 pick in the draft, this upcoming draft. So that's Dylan Harper is definitely on my radar to compete with Ace Bailey and Cooper Flag for the #1 pick in was that the 2025 NBA draft.
Yeah.
Me nice. Just charting my upswing: Houston Rockets and San Antonio Spurs. And the Mavs. Texas seems like it's a place where basketball, professional level, is just getting better, especially the Spurs.
Well, what's on my radar? This new year, man, a lot of good movies are coming out this new year. They got The Accountant 2. You got
Go ahead. Is this your thing?
Accountant 2.
Oh no, Ben Affleck sucks. I don't rock with him at all. Go ahead.
You got a new Jurassic Park movie coming out.
Oh, that's a negative.
So you got a lot of new movies that's coming out that I'm excited to see. You got The Craven coming out next month. Pete, you saw Gladiator 2. You was there for that? Okay. So hey, I'm excited. 2025 movies. Any other last words?
Happy holidays.
Words, same.
Yeah. Happy holidays. Be safe. Definitely. And to all our fifths out there, happy holidays. Be safe. And peace.
Peace.